welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome to AI POWERUP Summit July edition. July edition. Let me get an emoji if you can hear me. Let me get an emoji if you can hear me. Can you just drop on the chat box your name and where you are coming from? Your name, what you do, and where you are joining from. Your name, what you do, and where you are joining from. Welcome, 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 welcome. Okay, I can see Stanley from Uweri. Stanley is a laboratory scientist. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Welcome, 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 welcome. Just drop on the chat box your name, what you do, and where you are joining from. Your name, what you do, and where you are joining from. We'll do this in 5 minutes and then we'll move to the session for today. Today is going to be very interesting. And fortunately for us, we are closer to the beginning of another new month. So today we'll be seeing how to create a very beautiful, stunning designs with artificial intelligence. You do not need any skill. You do not need any previous knowledge of graphics design. I know you'd have seen a lot of AI designs around that looks generic, that even from the visuals, you could tell that these are AI generated design. But this design is going to be very different, very, very different. I'm going to show you some hacks, some tricks that you can leverage on to create stunning designs, stunning designs. So quickly, your name, what you do, and where you are joining from. Your name, what you do, and where you are joining from. So I have Obina. Obina is a medical laboratory scientist joining from Owerri. I have Dr. Eslam Fauzi. He's an Egyptian petroleum researcher and he's joining from Egypt. Okay, I can see Theophilus Dior. Thank you for joining from Jos. Is a mobile engineer. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. So we have 1 more minute for this. Obina Stanley, kindly mute your mic. Thank you. Thank you. Kindly mute your mic. Yeah, so quickly, I will list out the tools that we'll be using. Okay, so we have Favor. Favor is a science laboratory technologist. She's joining from Job. Welcome from Jos. Welcome, 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 Favor. So for today's training, we'll be using two particular tools. Okay. You are raising up your hand. Patience, you are raising up your hand. Do you want to say something? Okay, I guess that's a mistake. So we'll be using two different tools. We'll be using two different tools. And the first one is a very popular tool that we all know, which is the ChatGPT. ChatGPT. I believe we all on this call would have used ChatGPT at one time or the other. So if you have not heard of ChatGPT, if you have heard of ChatGPT before, kindly give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up if you have heard of ChatGPT before. Welcome, welcome, Dr. Paul. Dr. Paul is here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, so we all would have known about or heard of ChatGPT before. And the second tool, the second website where we'll be drawing out our inspiration from. So the way I structure this is that even if you don't know what a beautiful design looks like, there is a website that you can get inspiration of what beautiful designs look like. So the second part will be Pinterest. So we'll go to Pinterest and then we'll get welcome patients. We'll go to Pinterest and then we'll get different ideas for our design, and then we'll come back to ChatGPT to get the design done. So quickly, I'll be sharing my screen. Kindly confirm if you can see my screen. Kindly confirm if you can see my screen. Kindly confirm if you can see my screen. I believe we can all see my screen. Kindly confirm if you can see my screen. Thank you. Thank you. So that's good. So now I'll drop the link to the website on the chat box now. So it is pinterest.com. Pinterest.com. So that's the website in case. So when you get to Pinterest, Pinterest is a website for designers, majorly product designers, graphics designers. What you want to do is to look for inspirations that looks like something that you like, and then we'll use that idea to replicate a design for yourself. So I will quickly work on an happy new month design since we are close to the new month. So can someone drop the name of his or her business and the color, the brand color of his or her business on the chat box, so we could use that as an experiment and then we create a design for your business. Quickly. So I'll come to Pinterest and then I'm just going to type happy new month, August. And then I'll wait for it to load. And we can see a whole lot of different designs. So if you scroll down, you are going to see a lot of different designs, a lot of different designs. Now, why we are coming to Pinterest is so that we can see different designs and pick anyone that is appealing to us. That's the major reason why we are coming to Pinterest, to get ideas on what beautiful designs look like, and then we use them, or we use it to build the kind of design that we are going to like. So we'll just choose any design. Okay, so we have a business here, which is Kel Mobile Repairs, and the color is blue. So that's good. So let's go back to Pinterest and let's say we want to look for Happy New Month August flyer that deals with mobile repair. So we'll see, I think this is cool. I think this is very cool. I think this is cool. So after getting the design that we want, we can see this design and we like it. So what we want to do is to open another tab on our mobile phone or your laptop. You can do it with your mobile phone, you can do it with a laptop, you can do it with a tablet and a computer. Any of the devices, it is good to go. We type chatgpt.com, chatgpt.com, chatgpt.com. So immediately you type chatgpt.com, it is going to load and then you are going to see this particular interface. So what we want to do is go back to the Pinterest, copy the particular image that you like, right click, and then you copy, and then you return to ChatGPT and paste it in the search bar where you can type something. After pasting it, now for this to look exactly like your brand, we have to do some things. And I want us to look at this very well. Look at this very well. I'm going to explain each process. I'm going to explain each process, and we'll most likely have to do more than one design so that we can catch up with it together. Now, I want to add a logo to this so that I'll show you how to use your brand color that is on your logo to convert the original existing design into a kind of design that looks exactly like your brand color and that portrays your business color. So you click on the plus icon and then you click on add photo. So immediately you click on add photo, it's going to take you to your desktop, or it's going to take you to your file manager. And the next thing I want to do is to pick a particular logo. So I'll just pick the organization's logo. After picking the organization logo, now what we want to do is to craft a prompt that will give us a very beautiful design. Craft a prompt that will give us a very beautiful design. If you can still hear me, give me thumbs up. If you can still hear me clearly, give me a thumbs up. If you can hear me clearly, give me a thumbs up. Are we together? Are we together? That's good. Now, I want someone to volunteer after this, my first design. I want someone that can share his or her screen so I can put her through or him through, and he also or she also can have a design this night. Okay, I can see your hand up, Dr. Paul. You could drop your communications in the comment. Kindly drop your communications in the comments. So we have this particular design, and it is Happy New Month and Happy Independence Day. However, we do not want Happy Independence Day to be included in the design. So we are going to tell AI, the first prompt is we are going to tell ChatGPT to remove the and Happy Independence Day. So we'll just craft our prompt. So I use speech to text. I use speech to text, and if you are using a computer or a laptop, you should just click on Window H on your device. Once you click on Window and H, it is going to pop up this speech to text icon, and then you just click on the microphone and it is going to convert your words to text. So the first thing we want to do is to remove the and Independence Day and convert it to August. I want you to remove the and Independence Day on the design and replace it with August in capital letter. Make sure you use the same font style. So that's the first thing we want to do. Now we'll look at the design again. The next thing we want to do is we want to remove this particular logo that we are seeing on the design and replace it with our logo. So I'll come back and then I'll click, then I'll tell it to, I want you to also replace the logo on the design with the logo attached. I want the logo to be placed on every part that the logo appears on the design. So that's the Second thing that we'll be doing, if you are still together, can you give me a thumbs up? If we are still together, can you give me a thumbs up? Okay, we are together. Now, the third thing I want to do is I want to convert the color of the design to my brand color. So what I mean by that is I want to convert the color of the design to the colors of my logo so that the design could look like my brand or company's or organization's design. So the next thing I'm going to do is that I want you to use the brand color on the logo that is attached and replace it with the colors on the design. Make it beautiful and keep all font size and style the same. Now, you would have noticed that in my prompts, I keep on repeating that the AI should keep the font style the same. Now, many times, if you do not tell the AI to keep the font style the same, it is going to change the prompt. It is going to change the style of the font, and it's going to use the normal generic AI font that when people see, they get to know that this is an AI design. So have we seen anybody? If you are going to volunteer for the next, if you are going to be the one that will share your screen so we can walk through your screen together to create a design, kindly drop it on the chat so I can get to know that. Now, after this, let's look at the designs. Okay, experience the future of gadgets. Now, this experience the future of gadgets is the tagline of the organization. Meanwhile, the tagline of the organization that we are using is profits, time redefined, profits amplified. So we'll change experience the future of gadgets and then we'll replace it with our tagline. So that will be the next thing that we'll put in the prompt. I want you to replace the experience the future of gadgets with time redefined, profit amplified. And I want you to keep the font style and size the same. Yeah. So I'll copy this, I'll copy the prompt and paste it for us on the chat. So in case you want to reuse it, that's the prompt. Okay, I've seen you, Dr. Paul. So just get ready. Immediately after this, you'll be sharing your screen with us and then we'll walk you through how to create a design. Now, the last thing that I'm going to do is to tell ChatGPT that it should use the image model. It should use the image model. So I'm just going to click on the icon and then I'm going to see create image. And then I'll just click on create image. So immediately you click on create image, what you're trying to do is to tell ChatGPT that it should use the model that is best for creating an image. So we'll just click on enter and then we'll wait for it to load. We'll wait for it to load. It's going to start creating image, analyzing image. It is going to organize everything and give us an output. And then we are going to see the kind of beautiful output that is going to give us that is very, very different from the generic kind of design that you see all around from people. I've actually been using this for a very long time, and Maybe I'm going to show you an insider trick that I also got again. There is a way by which we can convert this particular design into different kind of extension, and then we can further edit anyhow we want. If you are still with me, can you give me a thumbs up? Can you give me a thumbs up if you are still with me? Can I get a thumbs up if you are still with me? Yes, so patience, your hand is up. Do you have anything to say? If you have something to ask, kindly unmute and ask. I am sure we'll have time for questions. Can we see? Can we see the design? So let me download it so that I'll send it to the group chat and then we can view it. Oh, okay. You do not have a question. Can I send? Okay, I'll drop it. Let me drop the design now on. I'll drop it on the WhatsApp group so that we can all see it together. I'll drop it on the WhatsApp group. Oh, we forgot to change the number. We forgot to change the number. But if you want to change the number, you just still do the same. You just still do the same thing. So I'll stop sharing now so I can send it on the WhatsApp group. If you are not on the WhatsApp group, kindly signify on the chat box. So I'll drop the link and then we can look at it. We can join the group together. We can join the group so that we can join the group quickly. I'll drop the link to the WhatsApp group now. So far, is there any question? So far, is there any question? Is there any question from the little exposition that I've done? Is there any question? Is there any question so far? Is there any question? Any question? Do we have anybody that has a question? If you have a question, kindly unmute your mic and speak. If you have a question, kindly unmute your mic and speak. So here's the link to the WhatsApp group. On the group, we share different AI opportunities, scholarship, fellowships, both national and international, certification AI courses, and so much more. Any question so far? Any question? Any question so far? If you have any question, so I've dropped it on the WhatsApp group. Kindly look at it. Kindly look at it. Do you have any questions so far? I want someone to say something. Any questions so far? If we are still together, can you give me a thumbs up? Can you give me a thumbs up if we are together? Can you give me a thumbs up if you are together? Okay. So now I would want Dr. Paul to share his screen so that he can create a design and we can all see that this is not that it's possible because I'm the one doing it. Can you kindly share your screen? So we move on from there. Kindly share your screen. So we'll move on from there.
Hello, sir. Sir David, good
Yeah,
evening, sir.
yeah,
I'm sharing my
yeah.
screen
Good
already.
evening.
Yeah, so happy to be here. Thank you.
Okay. So what kind of design would you like to create? What kind of design would you like to create?
Okay, I want to do something just like yours. I want to do a Happy New Month flyer for a
Okay.
brand. Yes,
Okay. So
yes.
now what you need is the logo of the brand. That's the major
Okay,
thing that you need. So just
okay,
get the logo of the brand available.
okay. So I think I have one here. Let me. This is it.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is very okay.
Yes.
Now go to your browser.
Okay.
Go to your browser.
Okay. Here.
Yes, open the Pinterest. Pinterest.
Okay.
So you create an account if you do not already have an account.
Okay. Okay. I've created that already.
Yeah, so just click on the search bar and then type Happy New Month flyer. So before you send it,
Oops.
the
Sorry, I sent already.
no problem, no problem. Just leave it like that. Just leave it. Before you send it, the organization you are creating or the brand you are creating for, it is in which sector?
It is in the health sector. Mind, okay, let's say
So
wellness sector, health and
okay,
wellness.
so just include it there so that it can give us designs that are related to wellness
Okay.
and health sector.
I've typed that. Can you see my screen?
So you yes, I can see your screen clearly. So
Okay.
you can hit on enter. It's
Okay,
going to
sir.
give us different kinds of design.
Okay.
Yeah, so just look through the designs and then look for the one that is most appealing to you that you would like to have something similar. Even if it has image, it doesn't mean you could add your picture to it or you could add somebody's picture to it if you do not want to include your picture.
Okay. I think I like this. This one
Okay.
here, the guy in yellow.
Okay, so click on it. Yeah, so we have Happy New Month, humble me today. Okay, but this is about creativity. So I
Yes.
guess you are going to change the word that is on it, creativity, to maybe wellness, and then
Okay.
you are going to change the text, humble me today. You are going to put a text that can combine with wellness, that can form a meaningful sentence in the eyes of people that are looking at it.
Okay.
So it could be
Mm,
something like wellness, my priority today, or
okay.
something.
Okay. Do I need to add the word wellness to it?
You, if you do not want to,
Okay.
it's not compulsory.
Okay. How about we say something like healing and healthier minds?
That's also fine.
Okay.
So one thing that I need to say about this is majorly you are in charge. You can
Okay.
tweak the design to whatever suits you. We just
Okay.
need to go to Pinterest to look for something that at least looks beautiful, so that we
Okay.
do not need to start thinking from scratch and writing
Mm.
bulky prompts. That's
Okay.
one of the reasons why we have to come to Pinterest. So once you have something that looks similar or closer to what you want to do or what you like, then you can pick that and then with your prompts, redesign it to whatever really suits your taste.
Okay. All right. Thank you. So,
Yeah, so the next thing is to open another tab on your browser and then, or you just open ChatGPT if you have it opened already.
okay. Yes, I have it here.
Yeah. So once you have that, click on the plus icon to
Okay.
import your logo, the brand
Okay.
logo.
All right. Here, I've done that.
So now the next thing is to return to Pinterest and then copy this particular design and then
Okay.
paste it. Yeah, paste it here.
Okay. I've pasted it, sir. Are you still there?
Okay, yes, I'm with you. So what we'll do now is go back to the design. So I'll write out the things that needs to change. So the
Okay.
first thing, you need to change your logo. You need to change the logo. The next thing, you need to change the brand color. And then the text, you change creativity. And then you change humble me today. Yeah, so
Okay.
let's go back to ChatGPT.
Okay. I'm there.
So the first thing you are just going to, okay, so you could just use the speech to text.
Okay.
So you click on the window, yes. So
Okay.
you just, yes, so you just click on that.
Okay.
So if you speak now, it is going to start writing your speech as text the on the search button. So the first thing you want to do is you want to tell it to change, replace the logo that is attached with the logo in the design.
Okay. Replace the logo attached with the logo in the design.
So you just click on your space bar. It is going to stop the recording and then you hold shift and enter. It is going to take you to the next line. Shift and enter. Shift and enter. Yeah. So you could just remove those filler words. So aside from the logo, the next thing we want it to do is to use the brand color of the logo on the design. Replace the color on the design with the brand color of the logo. Replace the brand color on the design with the brand color of the logo.
Replace the brand color on the design with the color on the logo.
Yes, color of the logo. Color of the logo. Yeah, so the next line, the third thing we'll be changing is, so now for the, what do you want to write on the design? What do you want to write on the design?
Okay, on the design, I just want to say, uh, Okay, here is to a month of growth, healing, and healthier minds. Welcome to the month of August with Mind Niger.
Okay, so now this is from experience in using this. Most times, if you want, when you're picking a kind of design, some things you should consider is the number of words that are on the design.
Okay.
Now for the design that you picked, we just have we have one bold word, that's creativity, and then we
Okay.
have humble me today. That's 3 words. So if we want to replace those words with all the words that you have said, you are going to see an AI touch in the design. It is going to look like an AI design.
Okay.
That's why I was saying that you replace creativity with something, and then you replace the remaining words too with something.
Okay. 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 Ah. Can I, okay, creativity, can I replace it with a phrase, just 2 words? Would
Yes,
that
you
still
can.
be fine? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So I want to replace creativity with healthier minds.
So just initiate your mic and tell it to replace creativity with healthier mind.
Okay. Replace creativity with healthier minds.
I hope we are all together. I hope we are together. If you are still with me, okay. Obina is still here. Obina is still here. Patience, are you still there? J1 Graphics, are you still there? Okay, I can see that. Dr. Eslam, are you still there? Are you still with us? Yeah, so replace creativity with healthier minds. So what do you want to replace? What's the remaining word now? Humble me today or something. Let's go back to the design. Just click on the design. No, you don't need to. Okay, humble me today. So what do you want to replace humble me today with?
Welcome to August.
Okay, so you can do that. So you just tell it to replace welcome humble me today with welcome to August.
Okay.
Next line, you hold shift and enter.
Okay.
Shift and enter. Okay, so now you can
Replace humble me today with welcome to August.
Yeah, this one of the advantages of using the text to speech that I found out for me personally is it helps you to, how will I put it? It helps improve your accent. Most of the times, the accent is the reason why it is speaking something else. So as you continue
Okay.
to use it, it helps improve your accent very,
Yeah.
very well. It is very, very good.
Okay.
So
All right. Thank
replace
you.
humble me today with welcome to August. So let's click on the design again. I saw something else. I saw send a DM. Send a DM on the left side. No, the left side of the design.
Yes.
So would you like to change that or leave it the way it is?
I think we could leave it that way.
Okay, so fine. Then I think that's all that we want to change. So
Okay.
let's just click on the enter and then see the product of the design.
Okay. How about the other part? There's a part here that says creativity, just they look me, they laugh. Is
Oh,
that
you have to change that. You have to make it relate with the wellness.
yes. Okay.
I didn't see that.
Okay. Okay. replace creativity, just they look me, they laugh, with your mental health matters. You matter.
Yeah, so one person has tried his own. Please share your results on the WhatsApp group so that we can all see it. And I believe with the advent of these tools, you do not really need a graphic designer except you want to do something huge or you want to do a complete branding. You can definitely use these tools and leverage it to improve the quality of your business and every other thing. Yeah, so I think that's all that we need to adjust, Dr. Paul.
Okay, so I can enter this.
Yes, so before you enter, click on the plus icon and then choose the create image so that ChatGPT can understand that you want to work with. Click on it. So scroll up. No, scroll up.
Okay.
Okay, so what you would do is, if you are not seeing it, click on this art icon. That's the art, like at Gmail. Click on that art. So that should be shift 2. Shift 2. Yeah, so just type create image. Yeah, so now you can send.
Okay. Just to mention, do I need to add the prompt you gave earlier concerning the fonts?
Yes, so now this is when I create designs, I do not want the AI to misbehave. So anything like that, I do not want it to change. I include it. That
Okay.
should not change this, it should not change that. Now, sometimes, even if you don't include it, it will not touch it. But to be on the safer side, it is better to be expressly clear on what you want it to improve and what you do not want it to touch.
Okay. Okay. So I would better just get that prompt and include it.
So what you will just do is go back to your no, just go back to your chat GPT.
Okay. I don't know what's happening with my screen. It's not moving.
Okay. Click on okay, maybe you have too many open tab. I hope you've not lost your chat GPT.
I hope so too.
I think it's gone. I think it's gone. So you just have to open another one.
Oh,
Okay, someone
okay.
sorry.
Okay. It's not lost.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Okay.
just need to include the images again.
Yes. So just impute your images. Now, before you impute your image,
Okay.
after your where is it? After you matter,
Okay. Okay.
put the so after you matter, then go to the next line. So that shift enter.
Okay.
And then now put put your prompt there that I do not want you to change any font style or size. Yeah, so that's what you need to tell it. So now you can add your logo and also add your wow. So we have a design already in the group, rubric rice. This is very beautiful. This is very, very beautiful. This is very beautiful. This is very beautiful.
Okay.
If you are still with us, can you give us a thumbs up? Can you give us a thumbs up? Okay, Obina is here. So Obina will be expecting your design too on the group. So someone has dropped his design on the group. He has designed
Beautiful.
for his organization. So at least you don't need to spend money consistently every month designing for your organization or branding you for your organization. And aside from this, I hope, I wish I could get there, but it is going to take a lot of our time. So after designing this, or let me say it like this, when I have projects for an organization, so there's an organization that there's some organization that I handle their birthday designs. So what I did was create the design with, wow, this is beautiful, but not what we want.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now what you are going to do is add the logo again, add your logo again, and tell it to remove the logo on top of the design and replace it with your logo.
Okay.
Yeah, so it picked the color, but it did not pick the logo.
Yes.
Okay, aside from that, do we have any other thing that it did not work on?
Okay, so this edit button, what's this edit
Yes.
button here?
Yeah, so the edit button is this same thing that we are doing. If you click on the edit button, it's like it is picking that image and you want to make any form of editing on it.
Okay.
So it's still almost like the same process.
Okay. Okay. Then I want to remove these icons here, or this, yeah, these
Those
emojis.
three icons. Okay,
Yes,
so
those
what
three.
you do is tell it to remove the three icons that is under the new in the happy new month. Under the new in the happy new month text.
Okay, I think that's all.
Now, another thing I need to mention is sometimes AI will behave like AI. You just not agree with it.
Okay.
Yes, so as I was saying earlier, so I have some organizations that I handle their birthday design, and what I did was very interesting. After creating the birthday design, I was just thinking of what to do and how to use this design and edit to my taste again without using artificial intelligence. So I found a way that I could convert the design to other extensions and I could just upload to somewhere else, maybe Photoshop, and then do my final touching. And it was very, very beautiful. So let's see the full design. Let's see what we have. So I think something is still missing. The name of, please click on the design. Click on the design. Let's see.
Okay.
Click again. So I'm seeing Jedi. Is the name of your design Jedi?
No, that's not the name.
What's the name of the logo?
In fact, what is written on the design
Yes.
is "You are not alone."
Okay.
Yes.
So now we are going to, what you do now is copy this particular design
Okay.
and paste it on the text box.
Okay.
So tell it to remove the logo on top, and those texts that are below, you will list the text one after the other. So you tell it to remove the JD and look at the text that are also under that JD. Tell it to remove everything.
Okay.
Yeah, so
It's so
designs and
tiny.
print. So
Okay.
what you will do is tell it to remove the designs and print and all the text around it.
Okay.
So it's going to remove all those parts. Now, for me, whenever AI does like this for me, what I do is I remove the logo and everything on it totally.
Okay.
So when I remove it, what I do is I download the design and then I manually put the logo on it using any of the design tools. You could use Canva, you could use Pixel Lab with your phone
Okay.
and get that done. But if we insist on this, it is going to give it to us. So let's just insist.
Okay.
Okay, so Obina is saying, please add me to the group WhatsApp, trying to join using the link, but it's not working. Okay, so Obina, someone will send you a message now with the link, so you can just click and add.
Is this good to go? Can I send now?
Come in, let me check again. Remove the logo JD and no, you've uploaded the image twice.
Oh,
Yeah, so you need to remove one.
okay.
Yes, so designs, okay, on top and the text below. Okay, this is cool.
Okay.
So, Mr. Kingsley, you should get a message now. And then you can just click on the link and join.
Okay, we have a result now.
Okay, I'm coming. I'll check that.
Okay.
Yeah, so Mr. Kingsley, you could join with that. I believe that should go through. Yeah, so now we have a result. So is this the logo that you wanted?
It's very close to it. Not exactly, but very, very close to it.
So now
So
what we
this,
do again is,
okay, this is the logo.
what we'll do is, do you want the "You Are Not Alone" to be on it?
I would have loved to, but I just observed something on the logo now. The logo
Okay.
itself, it looks like there's so much space between
Yes,
the,
between the logo and
yes, and
the,
the text.
yeah.
So,
So what you do is import the logo again
okay,
and then tell it to replace this logo, the logo that you just attached, with the logo that is already on the design, including
okay.
the "You Are Not Alone" text. Yeah, so one of the reasons why it is doing like that is because you are just pushing it to a limit. You are pushing your particular ChatGPT account. So as you
Okay.
do it consistently, it begins to understand that, okay, this account is also being used for image generation and all these stuff. And then as you do it often and often with different designs, you begin to get better results.
Wow. Okay. Okay.
Yes, you begin to get better results.
All right. So,
Yeah, so do we have any questions so far? Anything that is not clear from anybody? Any questions so far? Any questions so far from anybody? Yeah, I think this is cool.
yes, this is cool.
Yes, so
This is cool. Yes, sir.
so you can just download and then you have your design.
Okay.
Yeah, so you click and then you click on download. So
Wow.
it's going to download inside your device and then you have your design.
Wow. Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, you're welcome, Dr. Paul. Yes, you can use it to design logo. You can use it to design logo. Does anybody have any logo that they want to design, or they have a brand that they have, or maybe a business that they have that does not have a logo yet? Let's design a logo for the person. Anybody? Anybody? You can unmute if there's anybody you want, or maybe you want to create a 3D logo of your existing design. We can also do that. So basically today is just about design. Tomorrow we'll be moving on to a more interesting one. Tomorrow I'll be showing us how to build, okay, how do I get Pinterest.com? It's an app. Okay, so Pinterest has both the application and the website. I would advise that you just go with the website. So just go to open your browser, either you're using any of the browser, Chrome, any of the browser, then go to your search bar and then just type pinterest.com. So immediately you type pinterest.com, you see it, you see this red icon. So this is what you are going to see. You see something like this. Oh, we can't see my screen. Okay, let me quickly share my screen. Yeah, so once you click on pinterest.com, please let's confirm that we can see my screen with a thumbs up. Yeah, so immediately you click on Pinterest, then you can just click on it. After you click on it, if you are new to it, it will tell you to sign up. So you just sign up with your email address and then you have access to Pinterest. So once you have access to Pinterest, it will now look like this. And then from here, you can just, anything you want to create, maybe you want to create a birthday flyer or anything, a church design, a summit, an event, anything, you just type it there, church design. And then you see a lot of it. And then you pick the one that has the number of pictures of the people you want on it. Those are the things you are going to look at. The ones that the design portray the kind of event that it is. And then you just pick it, put it on your ChatGPT, add the image you want to include to it, and then you tell it what to change, what to adjust, and then you are done. I hope I answered your question. Patience, did I answer your question? Did I answer your question? Yeah, thank you very much. Do we have any other question? So do we have anybody quickly before we go that wants to maybe change his or her logo to a 3D logo? I hope I can still use my phone. Yes, you can create with your phone. I've created many designs on the go in the bus with my phone while not having access to my laptop. As long as your phone has a browser, you can through the browser get through to Pinterest, and then you can also through the browser get through to ChatGPT. And once you have access to those two, you can create your designs. You can create your designs. You can do it with any of the tool as long as you have a browser on the device. So any other question? Any other question? So if you've not joined the WhatsApp group, kindly join the WhatsApp group. And before tomorrow, I want us to drop the designs that we have created. So I believe before tomorrow, before next class tomorrow, everybody should have created an happy new month design for either their organization or their religious organization or their company or their brand, anything. Just create as much as possible, send it to the group, and then we'll look at it and then we'll see necessary adjustment that is needed. And with this, as you create consistently and frequently, you get better at it. You get very much better at it. And on the last day, I want someone to remind me. Maybe I'm going to tell us some trick or some hacks on how to get people to pay for you, to pay for these things. So you can just focus on better designs for people. And then it could be 5K, 3K, 4K, and then they just give it to you, and in less than 30 minutes, you create it with artificial intelligence, you deliver it to them, and you just get paid for it. So any question finally before we move on to tonight? Any question? Any question? So quickly, what have you learned today? let's drop it in the chat box. What have you learned today? 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 Let's drop it in the chat box. We have just about 4 minutes to go. It's 1 hour, 10 minutes for the meeting. So we have about 3 more minutes to go. What have you learned today? What have you learned today? What have you learned today? If you are not on the WhatsApp group yet, kindly signify so that I can initiate the adding, and then you can get more informations. You can get more informations on other things that we. Okay, I've learned to use my phone to produce a perfect design. That's very nice. That's very nice. How to use Pinterest and ChatGPT, knowing it for the first time. Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you. Thank you for joining and the excellent delivery. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Paul. I have learned the process of creating a flyer using AI from. Now, another thing I would okay, maybe I'll drop this in the group. Another thing I would want us to do is how to use AI to design using Pinterest and ChatGPT. Thank you, Ayomide, my guy. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Yeah, so if there is no other question, Dr. Eslam, thank you very much for joining. I would like to reach out to you, Doctor, so that you could get a gift as the first person to join the training for today. Yeah, so you could get some designs for free for your brand or for yourself or for anything. As we wrap up today, tomorrow we are using the same link, and then we are meeting at the same time, 10 p.m. 10 p.m. This would be the second class. It will be day 2, and we'll be moving into using AI for research purposes, using AI for making research, writing reports, everything writing, written content, how to use artificial intelligence in a way that it is not going to hallucinate. So AI actually hallucinates. What I mean by that is AI sometimes gives wrong data, but then there are ways by which you could use it, and then it is going to be giving you current and accurate data. And immediately we finish that, tomorrow I'll be introducing us to how we can build mobile apps and websites with artificial intelligence using your phone or your laptop, your computer, your tabs, any of it. Once you have access to any of these devices, you can join the class and build something for yourself. So thank you very much for joining once again. See you tomorrow, same time, same venue.